Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is January 5th, 2021. I'm getting ready to run my data report for the U.S. state of Ohio, COVID-19 analysis. I'll just mention the data for this report comes from the New York Times GitHub repository. So let's go ahead and run the first report here, see exactly what's going on. Okay, so this must be the average number of cases per day in Ohio, 2,416. Average number of deaths is 30. Mortality rate 2.8%. Total uh, total cases 2,000 or 7,227 420. Total number of deaths 9,143. Okay. So now let's take a look at the mortality rate then. Okay, you can see the mortality is about the average is about 2.8%. So what we see here, despite the volatility as far as case and death, the mortality rate still ranks very low. Okay. Let's take like here. Okay, so these are cases for Ohio. You can see there is a trend downward in cases. Despite the spikes, the trend is downward. And you can see there's even a trend downward for deaths also. So that's very good news for the state of Ohio. Okay, you can see in the terms of cases here, weekly cases, you can see this decline for the previous 3 weeks. Okay, if we take a look at deaths, you can see well, there really has a decline. Deaths have a decline. All right, so this isn't particularly good news, but anyway, even though we see a slight decline in deaths over here. Okay, okay, monthly cases, you can see December was the second most. December was the most case as a month. December was the worst month so far as COVID-19 cases. It was also the worst month so far for COVID-19 deaths in Ohio. So let's take a look at the top 5 counties here. Okay, so these are the counties with the most cases in the last 7 days. You can see Franklin is number one with over 500 cases. Okay, deaths. Apparently, Franklin didn't record any deaths in the last 7 days. All right. Okay, and this is but you can see that someone had, well, what was that? 9 to 10 cases. Montgomery had about 6 cases. Well, I would say that, Cuyahoga, McGutt, and Summit are pretty much tied. Halfway between here is 1.25. So it's this is about eight. This is 8 to 10 deaths here. Okay, let's take a look at Franklin County only. You can see a decline in cases here in the Franklin County in Ohio, decline in cases, and a long decline in deaths. So this would explain the low numbers for Franklin County. Okay. So there is a glimmer of hope. Franklin County's numbers are falling on a daily basis. It looks like cases and deaths are falling. Okay. So thanks so much for your time, Dave. We'll catch you on the next report.